Hi everyone. Today's topic is how I train my wisterias and how to prune them. But it's it seems very difficult, but actually, if you follow some fairly easy rules, it's not. It's usually when there's too much growth that's when people get worried about how big it grows. This one here, which is easy to actually see where the flower buds are because it's growing in a tub, and it's been in a tub for about 15 years, and it gets fed every summer with fish blood and bone. But in the spring, it starts off with these little tiny, little bobbles, really, of that's where the flower is going to come from. And as you can see, they gradually come out from there, and you can see that they're all coming out all the way through. And because it's in a tub, it doesn't grow a great deal. But what will happen when it does start to put on new growth, on this, you see the flowers there, you'll see these little leaves on the side. Those will produce little side shoots, and they will grow. And usually I cut them back to about 2 or 3 buds from the end there, and that keeps this one nice and short. But obviously, because it's in a tub, it's more sort of a bonsai. Then this one here, I did a video last year when it was in full leaf, or the branches going everywhere. I will actually put the video on again because it looks quite different in the autumn and the spring. But as you can see, I trained it last year. It's in a tub, that size tub. Again, it doesn't have to be any bigger than that, but you can. The bigger the tub, the bigger the plant will grow. But it's growing, all these little shoots are coming off different branches. These are older branches, so should be flower shoots, spikes. And usually one way of finding out if it's going to flower, these flower usually later than the purple one, and it's a white one, is if you gently rub your finger along there like that, and there's another one there, you'll feel slight thickening in the tip there, which usually is the flower bud. If you're not sure, just let them carry on growing for at least another couple of weeks, and then you should see the flowers coming out. Then, because this is actually the size I want, I don't want it to be any bigger, these branches here, I will just keep them that size. I might even slightly take them down a little because they are slightly out of balance, but I'll wait and see. Hopefully these are flower buds coming up there, but I will keep cutting back every year. If there are new shoots coming from there, I'll keep cutting them back to 2 or 3 buds from the bottom. And you can usually see with the new, if you look there, those are more like the leaf buds. So you'll have leaves from these very fine buds, but you get thicker ones, which are usually the flowers. But if you're not sure, just wait. And then what you can do during the summer, if there's too much growth on it, cut most of the new ones back to wherever you want it. And I'll just roughly show you what I mean with trying to train it. This obviously isn't a proper plant, but what I'm trying to show you is something that you might have in your garden or in a pot. So if you have different branches like that going all over the place, what you can do is take that one there, and if you want to train, I like to train them almost like a fan shape. So what you can do is you train that one, decide where you want. You can have wires on a wall, or you can have it on trellis or whatever, is to gently tie that one in there like that. You can use, this is expanding rubber, but I normally use string, which will rot if it gets too tight. So you'll do that one like that, so it's trained over there. Then if you've got some in the middle, which are great, which is what you want, you'd have these would be your main leaders coming straight up. So you would take that one again like that. And you can see lots of flower beds on these because it's from my old tree, which is probably about 20 feet tall, and it's not too difficult to actually show you what I'm doing on that. So again, just tie it in gently, not too tight, because obviously if it comes too close to the trellis, it will strangle the plant. Do that one there. Again, now I've got some here doing that, so I only want that one to maybe go like that. So I do that again over here, tie it in. It's all trial and error, really. You either try to control it and don't be too worried about it, or if you let it go, then it gets completely out of hand and there's nothing you can do other than eventually chop it straight down. Then we've got these two here, so I could do that one like that, turn that one around there, and tie it in again fairly loosely. And at least with this, you've got a framework to follow, and you could keep that for going for years and years and years, and you won't really have to do a great deal to it. So there's that one there. Trim that off again. And again, you see I've got that one there. So you can do as many as you like. It doesn't really have to be like I've done it. You could do them all horizontally or upright. It just depends on the amount of space you've got and what you like when it comes to the flowers, how you want to see the flowers. And do them around this. Around there like that. Oh, and it's slipping, but not to worry. Very difficult to do it on a makeshift piece of trellis. But they've got that one like that, and that's there. There is another one there, so what I could do is to train it all the way along there, and then if you only wanted to grow as far as that, and same on both sides, then you would cut it there. If you want this one to carry on, this is actually a bit too thin, so I will cut this anyway to a bud, which is about there. And what will happen is, you'll have new buds coming off the end here, so if you want to carry it on further again, then you let that one grow. But each time anything grows from these coming outwards, you cut them back to 4 buds in the summer, and then in the springtime, when it's quite bare and easy to see the branches and the flowers, then you cut it back to 2 buds. So it's whichever suits you better. But I'll put the original video on of this one when I was doing it in the autumn to give a bit of summer and spring and autumn. So thanks for watching, and I'll do another one soon.